Hello and welcome to the news in English live from Mogadishu. With me, I am Omar. The top headlines include Somali president is expected to hold a meeting with the leaders of the federal member states in the capital before he leaves to Kenya for the inauguration of the president-elect William Ruto in Nairobi. Somali military claimed to have destroyed Al-Shabaab main tax office in Lower Shabelle region and killed a senior militant commander during a covert operation. Local militia in Hiran region continue to attack Al-Shabaab bases in the province after a deadly attack on a food convoy outside Beledweyne last week that left at least 21 people dead. Puntland state president is expected to arrive in the capital Mogadishu ahead of the opening of the Consultative Council meeting in Mogadishu. Ethiopian Prime Minister under pressure after he has ordered the military to attack the TPLF rebels in Tigray region. U.S. Special Envoy is in Addis Ababa for pushing peace talks in the country. United Kingdom has got a new king after the death of Queen Elizabeth II, which has been taking place in the country. Welcome back to the news in details. Egyptian President General Abdel Fattah al-Sisi has affirmed Egypt's support to Somalia in facing challenges, especially terrorism and extremism, in a phone call on Thursday with Somali counterpart Hassan Sheikh Mohamud. During the phone call conversation, al-Sisi also stressed Egypt's readiness to continue supporting Somalia to build and consolidate state institutions. Egypt's presidency said in a statement. Al-Sisi also affirmed Egypt's readiness to activate all forms of bilateral cooperation with Somalia, especially on the economic and trade levels and regarding training Somali technical cadres. Mohamud, for his part, reviewed with al-Sisi the latest development in his country's internal situation and steps currently taken to restore security, stability in Somalia and overcome various challenges that the country faces, especially the threat of Al-Shabaab. Hassan Sheikh Mohamud also has highlighted his keenness to enhance coordination and consultation with Egypt on various regional issues of mutual concern. Development Egypt-Somali relations on all levels. According to the statement, the Somali president underlined historical relationship between the two countries on official and popular levels, highlighting Egypt's historic role in backing Somalia and the support of Egypt provides to Somalia in various fields. Hassan Sheikh Mohamud has made an official visit to Egypt in late July of this year, less than 2 months after he was announced the winner of May 15 presidential election in Mogadishu. During his Cairo visit, Hassan Sheikh Mohamud discussed with al-Sisi bilateral relations and regional issues. During a presser following their Cairo meeting, al-Sisi said he had agreed with Somali counterpart on need to reach a binding deal on filling an operation of Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam gate without delay. This should be based on the United Nations Security Council presidential statement in September this year in order to preserve regional stability, al-Sisi said in a joint press conference with Hassan Sheikh Mohamud in Cairo last July. Al-Sisi said discussed with Hassan Sheikh Mohamud on the Nile Dam in Ethiopia, affirming that they highlighted the danger of unilateral policies when implementing projects on the transboundary rivers. Al-Sisi has added that they affirmed the necessity to abide by the principles of cooperation and prior consultation between the rival states on guard to ensure no harm is caused to the any harm of the accordance with the relevant international law resolutions. Al-Sisi has congratulated Hassan Sheikh Mohamud on assuming the post in June as the president of Somalia for the second time. The Turkish-trained Special Somali Forces, known as Gorgor Commandos, along the regional militia, have killed at least 6 militants in a security operation in Burta Dar area in Iran region on Thursday, where the militants had been operating from a large base. Security officials leading the operation told the state media in Mogadishu that the forces managed to rescue almost 400 goats, with which the militants forcibly took over from the nearby villages. They added that the similar security operations would continue until Al-Shabaab was eradicated from entire Iran region. Over the last month, heavy fighting between government forces along the villages and Al-Shabaab one side occurred in several parts of Beledweyne, Mataban, Mahaz, Jalalaqsi and Bulaburj districts within the Iran region, and dozens of people are reported to have been killed from both sides in the battle. The Federal Council of Ministries praised clans in Iran region for their courage and mobilization efforts against Al-Shabaab militants during this weekly meeting on Thursday, adding that the liberating Al-Shabaab controlled areas is a government priority. They commended security forces for supporting the anti-Al-Shabaab militia in the fight against Al-Shabaab. Somali government has pledged to launch an offensive against Al-Shabaab to retake the entire country from the militant group. Somalia and Kenya have agreed to enhance their bilateral relations following the talks between President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud and Kenya's ambassador to Mogadishu, Thomas Kabosegli Khashoggi, who has arrived in the capital. In a statement, Villa Somalia, the state house in the capital, said the new ambassador from Kenya has presented his credential letters of diplomatic mission to the president of the country, Hassan Sheikh Mohamud. During the meeting, Ambassador Thomas has conveyed a message from the William Ruto, whose victory as Kenya's president was upheld by the country's Supreme Court last week as president of Kenyan Republic. The new ambassador of Kenya promised to work on improving cooperation between the two countries. The president reiterated his commitment to repairing the diplomatic, political, economic, and trade relations with all countries in the Horn of Africa region, as Somalia seeks help in the war against Al-Shabaab. The new ambassador, who was appointed last April, served as the Director General of the Kenya's Airspace Agency since June 2021. The ambassador of Kenya has replaced General Loctus Thombo to serve as the head of the Kenya's mission in Mogadishu. Loctus has served as Kenya's ambassador to Somalia since 2015. That's all for our today's English news live from Mogadishu. With me, I am Omar, and the rest of the team here in our studio. We leave you. Bye for now.